To begin with, thinking of evil as a thing is deceptive. Evil isn't a substance with a definite source. According to the Bible, evil is an aspect of relationships. Hello, and welcome back to Past Crimes. Today's episode will be about the story of Alyssa Bustamante, a 15-year-old girl who slaughtered her 9-year-old neighbor just for the thrill of it. Alyssa Bustamante appeared to be a rebellious, yet normal teenager in rural St. Martin's, Missouri, until she brutally murdered her 9-year-old neighbor, Elizabeth Olten, in 2009. She was just always so sweet and everybody loved her. She was just amazing, said friends. But as her internet persona revealed, there was a much darker person lurking beneath the surface of this 15-year-old girl's mind. Alyssa Bustamante's virtual alter ego would later foreshadow her most heinous act, the murder of 9-year-old Elizabeth Olten. Alyssa Bustamante was raised by her grandparents between 2002 and 2009. Michelle Bustamante, her mother, had a history of drug and alcohol abuse, which resulted in criminal charges and jail time. Cesar Bustamante, her father, was in jail for assault. As a result, Alyssa's grandparents took legal custody of her and her 3 younger siblings in California. To get away from their previous lives, the kids moved to St. Martin's, Missouri, just west of the state capital of Jefferson City. Alyssa appeared to be a normal child, and her grandparents provided a stable home where Alyssa's parents could not. Friends said that she would write poems and make jokes. She was a regular attendee at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, where she was involved in a variety of youth activities. Alyssa attempted suicide in 2007 and was put on antidepressants after spending 10 days in a psychiatric hospital in St. Martin's. Despite her medication, Alyssa cut herself multiple times. Friends reported that she frequently displayed the scars on her wrists. However, Alyssa was a completely different person online. Alyssa Bustamante's Twitter feed frequently mentioned her disdain for authority. According to KRCG-TV, one post stated, "Bad decisions make great stories." On YouTube and MySpace, she listed her hobbies as killing people and cutting. She also posted a YouTube video in which she attempted to convince 2 of her brothers to touch an electrified fence. Elizabeth Olten, 9 years old, lived 4 houses down from the Bustamantes. She came over frequently to play with Alyssa and her siblings. Patricia Price, Elizabeth's mother, claimed she begged to go to Alyssa's house to play the night she was killed. This was the last time Price saw her daughter alive, at 5 p.m. When Elizabeth didn't return home by 6 p.m., her mother realized something was wrong. The day after Elizabeth went missing, FBI agents questioned Alyssa and confiscated her diary. Authorities discovered a shallow hole behind Alyssa's house that appeared to be shaped like a grave. The teenager admitted to the FBI that she simply enjoyed digging holes. Later in the investigation, authorities found another shallow grave covered with leaves behind the Bustamante house. Elizabeth's body was discovered inside this grave. Prosecutors arrested Alyssa and charged her with first-degree murder. Everyone was taken aback. However, an entry in Alyssa Bustamante's diary revealed a far more horrific person, according to the New York Daily News. Though Alyssa attempted to conceal the entry by blotting out the blue ink in her diary, investigators were able to reveal the original writing beneath, in which she chronicled her euphoria after murdering Elizabeth Olten. Alyssa Bustamante admitted to killing Elizabeth Olten in court. She claimed to have strangled Elizabeth before severing her throat and stabbing her in the chest. Alyssa then buried her victim's body in a hand-dug shallow grave behind their houses. Then, a few weeks before her 2012 trial for first-degree murder was set to begin, Alyssa accepted a plea deal to the lesser charge of second-degree murder in order to avoid the death penalty. As part of the plea agreement, she may be eligible for parole in 30 years.